Hello. Welcome to another edition of Ridiculous Ruminations. I am the almost famous DM Dave.
I'm the world famous Lemmy, aka Adam.
And we are in sunny Phoenix, Arizona, which is
actually not sunny for once, which is fucking nice, dude.
It was
chance of rain.
Thundering and lightning and raining, and
we got none of it. I got sold a false bill of sale. This morning I checked, it was 54% chance of rain. We got fuck all.
Well, still 46% chance it's not going to, and you guess which side you fell into. On the way home, I got all kinds of rain, lightning, thunder. When we had our live rehearsal earlier in the day, I'm glad you made it this time.
I did. And I wasn't drinking yet, so that was cool.
Well,
I may remember things.
You know, and before we actually get started, tomorrow is Father's Day, so everybody out there that's
Happy Motherfuckers Day.
That's a different day, but happy Father's Day.
It's the same day. I mean...
Well, I actually did a little bit of research, right? And this is purely 100% scientific, factual research.
Which is all we do.
Absolutely. Best team of minds that we had available at the price we could afford were on there. So
I think it was 2 candy bars and a baby bump this time.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. So, I mean, because there's always been controversy over, which is more painful, childbirth or a kick to the balls.
Oh,
right?
I have witnessed childbirth, and I would get kicked in the nuts any day.
I am 100% willing to prove empirically that getting kicked in the balls is worse than childbirth.
I don't care, dude. I watched I watched my wife's pelvis snap with our second born. I will take a kick to the nuts,
Maybe
ladies.
so.
I'm just saying.
Wait a second. Hold on.
I'm a feminist.
Hold on.
I'm with you.
Let me just. I have evidence. Yeah, I do. Right? Because childbirth is very, very painful. Kicking the balls is also very, very painful. Now, after a while, a lot of women will say, "Let's have another child." No boy that gets kicked in the balls says, "You know what? Let's do that again."
It's kind of funny that you say that, because that's how I taught my son not to punch me in the nuts, and it was entirely accidental. He thought he was being funny and went up and clocked me right in the junk, and I instantly, coming from years of playing football and rugby, just did a little tap back 5-on-2. And he dropped to his knees, and we were both sitting there basically on our knees in tears, and I go, "I bet you never do that again." And guess what he's never done again?
See? And no guy is going to go, "Hey, let me just rack him up again." So
yeah, no. I mean, the jackass guys kind of do.
Well, they lost all their feeling in their nuts a long time ago.
Yeah. No, women are entirely stronger than men. 100%. Agreed.
So I have settled it. It's done. We did scientific research, and that was what we came up with.
Yeah.
So, got to hang out with my buddy Steve. Ever tell you about Steve? So, Steve and I go way back, and he, now that everything's open again, we're doing things. After college, his parents paid for him to get one of those photo safaris in Africa.
Oh yeah.
It's like
Those
a
are
hunting.
super cool.
Yeah, they were super cool.
Way cheaper than hunting.
Instead of a rifle, you're just using camera.
They also have one where you can actually go with a team of vets, and they let you trank the animals, and they will build a mount for you. They take the measurements and the photographs, and they take a mount. They'll build a resin mount of the animal that you tranked.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's like a quarter of the cost of actually killing an animal, and you're doing something good. So that's cool. And I'm a hunter, and I fully agree
I would go do that.
with that, because there's no fucking reason somebody from America should pay $100,000 to go over and kill a buffalo just because they can, or an elephant. It's stupid.
Elephants have always been his favorite, and he actually ran across this big bull elephant when he was there.
Oh, that's cool.
And he could tell the elephant was obviously in pain.
Going all right.
It wouldn't put its weight down on one of its feet.
Okay.
Right? So it stepped on something, or something had happened.
Probably a D4. I stepped on a D4 once.
Ouch. So, he's out there, and they're telling, don't, leave the elephant alone. But
don't fuck with it.
He went over to the elephant, and you could see that there was something stuck in the pad of its foot.
Okay.
So he...
I feel like I've heard this parable before.
He very gently and easily, worked it all out. The elephant felt better. the way he's telling the story, right? This elephant then, just lets out this giant, blast.
Okay.
Right? Looks him in the eye, puts his foot down, gives another trumpet, right? And then moves off and back to the rest of the elephant family.
Okay.
So fast forward now to, where we're at the Phoenix Zoo the other day. And we get by the elephant enclosure, right? And he's reminding me, of this story, right? And there's this giant bull elephant just kind of staring at him, and it's like, you think? I'm like, why would you, and the elephant lifts its leg up, looks at him in the eye, and then blows another loud elephant trumpet. He's like, I think that's the same elephant. Do you think? I was like, I don't know. He said, I think it's the same elephant. So, and the next thing I know, the dude climbs the fence into the elephant enclosure. And he walks up to this elephant, and the elephant looks him right in the eye. It's just reminding me of the story he told all those years ago. Looked him right in the eye, and then his trunk wrapped around Steve and bashed him to bits against the fucking fence and the ground. And the first thought that went through my mind, probably not the same elephant.
Well, that is a hilarious story. The biggest problem is I know there's no bull elephants at the Phoenix Zoo because I'm a member and I love the zoo.
Well, they're in the back.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Look, moral of the story
funny.
was it wasn't the same elephant. I'm guessing.
It wasn't. No. Moral of the story also is if you're a 70-year-old Indian lady, don't fuck with an elephant because they will kill you and then go to your funeral pyre and stomp you again.
Yeah, that's happened.
That fucking just happened. That was wild.
I think the moral of the story is just don't abuse elephants.
Don't abuse anything.
Yeah.
Which brings me to another point. Don't abuse the players at your table with unnecessary throat rapings and terrible ailments.
Look.
Just saying.
That happened once and you survived.
Just saying. Never the same.
So let's get back to... And I also want to point out, we didn't mention Uranus even one time. Not even once. I am a bigger man than that. I would not mention Uranus. Because this is just... There's no reason to, finger...
No, Uranus is off limits today.
Okay, so Uranus.
No.
No jokes.
Uranus is safe in our hands.
No, it really is. We're not gonna, there's no NASA probes to Uranus right
and
now.
Jim's not in the room, so obviously Uranus is very safe.
Well, come on, with micropenis, it's really safe no matter what.
You wouldn't even know it's there.
Not
That's
really.
what's scary.
Just hurry up. I mean, got things to do. So let's get back into the Ridiculous Six.
We did stuff and things happened and then we ended. Yeah, that's what happened.
Yep.
I got into fisticuffs.
So after you got back to the mansion, right after leaving the Broken Mast Tavern,
It's raining.
It's raining.
Yay!
So once you got back to, you had a long talk with your sister.
Yeah.
Accusing her of having a purple robe in the closet.
I accused her in the nicest way possible that Lemmy can do.
And then, when you went and looked, it wasn't there.
Sure wasn't.
And then you found out that the Throckmorton kid and your sister kind of have a thing that's going on. And you kind of exposed all that. She was pissed off at you.
Yeah. Brothers have a way of pissing off their sisters or other brothers like nobody's business. I think it's in the contract. When you get born, like you sign a contract.
Well, Lemmy's
you have to piss them off.
Lemmy's also a raging cock a lot of times. So, just kind of...
Lemmy has not been a cock since...
last session.
Whatever.
Ask Atos.
Atos gets what he deserves.
Sometimes.
All the time.
Most of the time. But, notwithstanding, you guys also found out that the kid had a bruised face.
He did. Which he was blaming on falling downstairs.
No, he fell in the stable.
Same thing. Whatever. It's typical, I'm being abused, here's my bullshit excuse.
And,
Lemmy didn't believe it.
I'm not sure anybody else believed it either.
I don't think he even believed it. But that's a different story.
So then you kind of put him in, let your sister kind of guard him for a bit while you kind of figured out. Went to go send a message. Hey, we've got him. He's okay. Just come pick
come
up
get
your
him.
kid.
Have armed guards come because people are trying to steal him, basically.
And boy, howdy, did they show up with an
Yeah,
armored
they
war
fucking
wagon
did.
just like 3 hours later.
Yeah, that was problematic because when they got there, guess what? My sister and the boy were gone.
Yeah, that kind of put a wrinkle in everything.
Yeah, now I've got to explain to a giant armed man who could probably rip Lemmy's arms out of socket. Like, think of a Wookiee, but not as hairy. That the child he is in charge of is not there. And I don't have an explanation for it other than, I don't know.
Yeah, that didn't go over very well.
No. But we were open and honest, and we opened our house and let them search, and we invited them to help us search.
And you started looking for your sister too.
Everywhere.
And then you decided to go tell your dad and had a discussion with your father. How did that go?
Sure did. I mean, he was concerned, and he went home, and we continued looking, and yeah, that's the basic gist.
You had some other discussions with your father.
Aside from the fact that I don't trust him and he was in two places at once.
Which even he said he couldn't be possibly in
Right.
two places at the same time.
That's what everybody's told me, and yet I have my mentor telling me that he was viewed at one place while he was with us.
The Snake Pit Casino.
Yep.
Which you have a coin.
Yes, I have a coin.
So, you guys went to go see Professor Night Sky.
Yeah, we were a little late. A little tardy.
A little bit, but I mean, there was no
Professor
specific
was,
time.
Yeah, I mean, he just said afternoon, and we got there at dusk.
Yep.
It was afternoon, though, in our defense.
And you got to see Morning Glory, the dragon, and Professor Night Sky.
Yeah, Morning Glory, not as fun as a glory hole. Found that out. It's okay, it happens.
You could have tried.
No.
You could have.
No.
Would have been interesting.
No.
Would have been fun.
No.
For
I have a
some-
wedding to prepare for. I'm not getting a bit off.
Well, maybe you're doing it wrong then. I mean, who's to say it's going to get bit off?
It's a dragon, dude.
You don't even know if it's a boy dragon or a girl dragon.
Any port in a storm.
Well, that's true.
Dick hole would be good.
Talked about, micro penis and not noticing it.
Yeah, no, I probably wouldn't even notice it there.
Maybe it still is a dragon. So, but then Professor Night Sky lets you know that he did find that the lair that needs to be sought out turns out is on an island. Just
Which
off-
isn't far away.
No, because pre-cataclysm, this was all part of it. That sank and left, island left out there, which is now called Unicorn Island.
Yeah?
Although he's never been there, doesn't know what to expect.
No.
But you guys all agreed that 2 days hence, you would set off.
Because we had to find my sister.
Right, and
And
you
we had
actually
to-
had him spry on your house
Yeah, and my fucking dad was there. That was cool.
and your sister.
And my sister. Which made Lemmy beat feet all the way the fuck back there.
I think at this point, Lemmy's a little more confused than normal.
Confused and kind of pissed off because he feels like he's being played a little.
Oh, but you found out that she was safe.
Yep.
And supposedly has dropped off the Throckmorton kid.
Yeah, which in hindsight we probably should have scried on his ass too. But, oh well.
But you also did try to send a message to her earlier.
And she ignored me. She put me on fucking block.
Unread.
Yeah, no.
And it was Renkeg that was sending it.
Yep.
But she ended up being safe and sound.
But that kind of makes me think of something too. I kind of want to have Renkeg send her a message while he's in the house and I can observe her to see if she acknowledges it or if this is maybe not my sister.
That would be an interesting test.
Kind of a thought.
Well, what else could she be?
Doppelgangers. My family got taken by people eaters. I don't fucking know.
Now, in all fairness, you haven't really seen. Last time you saw her, she was barely out of a toddler.
That's very true.
So you don't know a lot about your sister.
I don't know a whole lot about a whole lot right now, and I don't like that.
No, that's kind of a weird place for Lemmy.
Yeah, no, Lemmy's normally like in the thick of things and knows shit, and to not know shit is uncomfortable.
Now, after you determined that she was safe and sound, the very somewhat notorious or becoming notorious Snake Pit Casino.
Yeah,
your father
it just
actually,
keeps fucking coming up.
Your father provided you with tokens
Yeah, provided all of us with tokens.
because
which
he
is
goes
super
there
nice.
a lot to let you in and
Yeah.
told you how to find it.
Sure did.
And you found it.
We did.
So what'd you think of the casino?
I won a shit ton of money.
Betting on Alexandra.
Yes, I did. I should have bet it all. Which was my initial thought, and then I'm like, nah, just in case I have to repay this, I'm only going to do 300 gold or steel. But no, she won. 200, yeah. And then I ended up with like 3,000 or 5,000 or 10,000.
10,000.
Yeah, 10,000.
50 to 1.
Because
They didn't expect Alexandra to win.
Alex is a fucking badass, yo. Let's acknowledge that for a second.
She took on a fucking Minotaur.
A Minotaur, barehanded, no spells, beat the fuck out of him. Oh, yeah, did use spells, but I mean, like,
An
minuscule
enraged
shit.
Minotaur.
Yeah,
Non-lethal is what you're talking about.
non-lethal, yes.
No, she still used her spells. But
No, I know, but it was non-lethal
she
shit.
wasn't
that-
advertising she's a spellcaster.
No.
'Cause she's not. And in the middle of a pit full of rattlesnakes.
Oh, yeah, there was that.
So, and she got bit.
Once or twice.
Minotaur got bit a few times.
A lot of times.
It was a pretty entertaining session.
It was fun, yeah.
You know,
Yeah, we definitely had a Casino Royale moment there. It's pretty cool. James Bond was poisoned, still ended up victorious.
And then you met Orpheus Stone.
And we got a really awesome dinner provided to us, and more questions than answers.
And a random sliding door.
Yeah, that's what I meant by more questions than answers, because there's a fucking door with a sigil on it that opens. And there was was it an ogre or some shit that came
Yeah.
in and started eating the leftovers?
Well, when he thought you guys were done.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, ogres need food too, right? Hashtag one love, I don't know.
I mean, he was there mostly to see you guys out when you were done, because it was the private banquet.
It was.
He's not going to turn down a hunk of venison.
No, and you know, it helped that we had the champion and my last name there, so we got kind of treated special, which was nice, because
So,
normally people just try to kill us, and nothing was poisoned for once.
I
yeah,
didn't trust the food.
got to eat good food.
I ate it all.
Oh, you were a pig.
I wanted
You were a pig.
seafood so bad.
And you got it. It's a full
I did.
town.
I did.
You were a bit of a pig.
I was a bit of a pig. And my betrothed ate like an entire deer. It was pretty cool. Yeah. No, we had fun.
Nobody can debone a deer like Sun Chaser.
Nope.
So you can do it in 5 minutes flat.
In fairness, she's like 7'6", and
And a barbarian, so she's
she
familiar
needs
with
her energy for raging.
it. So, protein's good.
Yep.
Not much thing.
Protein.
Protein. Yeah.
There's a joke in there. I'm not making it.
Not gonna make it either because I don't want to get beat up.
You know, the lesser man might make a
Nope.
you know,
We're
joke
not going
about,
there. Nope. We're not
you know,
going there.
Oral sex.
Nope.
And protein, but
Sure not going
I,
there.
That
Nope.
would not be me. I would not do something like that.
I did not say
I would
a
not
thing
mention
about
it.
that.
No, but I
Nope.
and I didn't either.
Nope.
So,
Nope.
moving on. You guys left the casino
We did.
and decided to head back to your estate, and then kind of put a game plan together.
Yeah, which I don't remember, which is awesome. So, that's cool.
How's your water?
Water's good.
Water's good. So is my root beer.
Yeah.
But so what do you think tonight?
I'm just hoping for a few fucking answers before I get killed. That's literally where I'm at this point, because Lemmy is fucking clueless. It's affecting his ability to judge and lead properly. It sucks.
Are you saying Lemmy's having performance issues?
For once in his life, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. No.
Again, there's another sexual joke in there, but I would not make it. That is not me. I'm not going to take the low-hanging fruit and making a performance issues joke. We did talk about Lemmy's ED a few sessions ago. So
it's not there. It's nothing's there. It's all good.
What? You're like Ken? Nothing's there? It's like Ken doll. That's what I heard.
You know, we're just going to leave that be, because we don't need a pissing contest at the table.
What? You said it.
No. Yeah.
I just was clarifying. Is that what you
was
meant?
saying nothing was there in the way of performance issue.
Well, yeah, because Ken has nothing there, because he's, smooth skin.
Mm.
I'm just...
We're all good.
Clarifying if that's where you are.
Nope.
So...
Sure isn't. And a matter of fact, the majority of the group has seen it. Because Lemmy doesn't care and walks out, sure cocking it.
Nothing ever got shown. It's kind of making sense now.
Anyways, we're going to get to the session and figure out what the fuck is going on, hopefully.
Well, there have been several threads going on. And
several? There's like 13 fucking threads here, bro.
There's not quite that many.
It's excessive.
There's like 4.
Excessive.
And you're starting to move down each one of them, which is kind of cool. Instead of just picking one and going with it, you kind of Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, I mean, this is totally Scooby-Doo, fucking AKA also Rescue Rangers, AKA also any of those fucking 70s, 80s cartoons, 90s cartoons.
Scooby-Doo always split the party.
They did, and it was never good for them.
They all lived.
They all did live. Unlike us, if we split the party. Although Foot Fetish likes to leave on his own and not tell anybody where he's going.
He did almost get his ticket punched.
He could have got his ticket punched. He was about to get donkey punched and left for dead.
I did survive in a very creative way.
He ran into 4 interesting characteristics.
Yeah.
That wanted to have a chat with him.
And then wanted to take him for money. So that's a thing.
He got out of it, unique. He ran into the shop where he's picking up his smoke grenades and decided to set one off.
Yeah, no, he ran like a little bitch and lived. That was perfect for him.
Well, I mean, the smoke bomb inside the building was kind of cool, too.
Lemmy probably would have done the same thing. Let's not joke here.
No, everybody would have.
Yeah, we all would have done, except for Sunchaser, who would have absolutely just slaughtered the people and come back. And Alex probably would have slaughtered all the people as well. But mostly because she has a murderous slave that
she really
does her bidding, so it's kind of a
reluctantly, but does.
Reluctantly. They're coming to terms with it on their own timeline. We'll get there.
Yeah. And Alexandra is checking out ways to heal her scarred face.
Yeah, she is. Hopefully, she can make it so that she's not as spooky anymore because she haunts Lemmy's dreams.
You did go peeking under the hood.
I never should have done that. No.
No, you really shouldn't have.
I never should have. She got her comeuppance on me. That's okay.
She did. What did she do to you?
Oh, that was when...
Oh, when she was a goat? When she was missed?
Yeah, she was missed.
Yes.
Yeah, she scared the piss out of me. Kind of literally, yeah.
I mean,
but she said we were even. Ish.
Ish.
That's good enough for me.
At least for now. It has to be.
Now. I don't got a choice.
All right, so what do you think?
Send help.
What do you think's going to happen tonight?
I think we're going to figure out at least one thing. And then I think we're all going to die.
Wow.
Yeah.
I want you to let me die first.
It's funny because Lemmy volunteers Foot Fetish to die first.
I wonder why. Maybe you guys can go out at the same time.
If I
hey.
survive a nanosecond longer than you, I'll be happy. It's like,
Who tapped when we fought? Just saying.
Well, I mean, that's a valid point.
I'm glad that.
But, I mean, I can see one of you two idiots wasting a wish spell. I wish he died first.
Yeah, but we don't have the deck of things anymore. And we don't have a wish spell.
You have no idea how much I want to drop in that deck.
I know you do, but until Steven
deck
makes
of
it
stuff?
to us, we can't.
I really want to drop in that deck.
You have
Yeah,
no
'cause
idea how
Steven's still across the continent.
bad. You have no idea how bad I want to give you guys a wish spell and see how bad you can fuck it up.
Want $1 million?
Yeah,
bucks?
we're gonna
$1 million to your cross.
fuck that up majorly.
Yes, it will be. Well, you didn't think I would actually twist it around, do you?
Yes.
Yes, 100%. I anticipate that.
Would you expect anything less?
I would hope for nothing less.
You would be disappointed if I did.
I would be.
So, with that, I think that we are going to go ahead and
Play some D&D.
jump into it. At the beginning of our 4th year,
Yes.
which is amazing.
4 years, dude. That's a long time.
Yeah.
We're gonna be. You've
Not
been
you.
with us
You
for
came late.
2-ish. No, because you came in at the same time as we did.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
In May it was 4 years.
yeah, because it's 2022 now. It still doesn't feel like it, and we lost like a year or two due to COVID, but we still played through it.
We did at the
We
table.
played the fuck through
at
it.
the table. None of this electronic bullshit. Now, if you like to do that, I guess so.
I did it a couple of
Yeah, you did a couple times,
did.
but you also had very valid reasons for it. So
once when I was out of town.
you did once when you were out of town. You tried,
Speaking of out of
which
town.
was hilarious. Whenever you fucking fell asleep, and it's just like a black screen, and we're like, Phoebe, Phoebe,
Yeah.
Phoebe.
Speaking of out of town, on a quick programming note, you will not be here next
That
session.
is right. July 4th weekend, I'm actually going out of town, but the intrepid sun chaser, aka Phoebe, will be taking my spot here because she's house sitting and watching the dogs, and so there's still going to be a live session or a live event, and then they're still going to play the session. Which brings me to my point. Phoebe is controlling Lemmy, not you.
Exactly. I'll be controlling me.
No.
I
No.
got you covered.
No.
problems.
No.
No problem. Got you
No.
covered. Yeah. Well, I mean, Phoebe's going to class the show up quite a bit, by having her sit in instead of you.
No.
Yes, she is.
No. She's gonna.
She's nicer
yeah.
and prettier than you
She
are.
is nicer and prettier than I am, but she's gonna be controlling Lemmy, not Dave. Period. End of story.
I will not do anything to Lemon.
I don't believe that for a fucking second, bro.
Have I ever done anything to you?
You throat raped me.
Are you ever going to move
You put
past
me in
it?
front of Lord Soft like twice.
You did
had
that
me
on your
sell
own.
me.
You
You
did
had
that
me
on your
sell
own.
my
No.
soul to the fucking devil.
You did that on your own. All those things you did on your own. Throat raping, maybe I had a little hand in that, but you went in there.
A little.
You really didn't have a choice in selling the soul to the devil either.
I really didn't.
You
It was
always
that
had a
or
choice.
die.
Well, there's a choice.
Cool. Anyways.
And you survived every single one of those. What are you complaining about?
I owe a debt to the fucking devil, bro.
Look here, Mr. E. Maybe he can cure your ED. Maybe Renke can lay hands on it.
I'm okay with that.
I know you
I'm
are.
just saying. Making him uncomfortable is Lemmy's life mission.
I think he's a big fat nope on that. I ain't touching that.
Just touch it. Which, that is hilarious because if you ever read Christopher Moore's Lamb, dude, you need to read Christopher Moore's Lamb. It basically tells the story of Jesus and his best friend growing up. It's the years that are missing, so it's 12 to 31 or whatever
heard
it
of
was.
this.
Bro, he makes his friend fuck all the horrors and explain everything in detail because he can't do it himself. And then every time he catches a disease, Jesus has to touch it so that it heals.
Ooh.
And it just reminds me of that
little
scenario
case of
so
syphilis?
fucking much.
What would happen if Lemon lost his magic sword and Rankin had to give it back to him?
If Renkeg lost his magic
If
sword,
Lemmy lost his magic sword,
I don't have a sword.
his dagger, Axial,
your magic sword.
I have a
Oh, if you lost your short sword,
Oh yeah, that would be a bad day.
and then Renkeg had to make it regrow.
Oh yeah, that would be.
Greater restoration.
I mean, you already regrew a pinky. This isn't much different. Just a little bit bigger.
I personally feel that
I mean-
and Keg have bonded enough to the point
He'd be fine with it. He'd be fine with it. He would do it. He would do it.
Wow, that
He would make me wait a little bit, but he would do it in the end.
now that's a friend.
That is a friend, because
I'm
what would friends do?
the bond between Lemmy and Rick.
Well, I mean, how would you lose
I've killed
it?
people for you.
I mean, would it just fall off to non-use?
No, it'd
Or-
probably be Sunchaser ripping it off because I did something stupid.
Oh, I can see that.
That would, because she knows that he could fix it. That would be the most likely scenario.
Would she give it back?
That's the problem. I don't know the answer to that.
Well, you could regrow it even if it was gone.
It's true. It is true. It is true, but that is the most likely scenario.
I mean, as many times as you've been shocked in the nuts, I'm surprised it's still there at all.
Yeah, that kind of sucked.
I mean, it probably looks like a hot dog that was in the microwave too long.
It doesn't.
Probably does.
Does not.
I'm sure it does.
100% does not.
Yeah.
That popcorn
That's
kind
it.
of looks like it's burned.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck all of you. I'm just saying.
What did I do?
Not you.
Well, you said fuck all of you.
All of them.
Well, I was just saying,
The
Lemmy.
Wohlers clan.
How Lemmy's been shocked in the nuts, untold number of times. You can't even count how many times Lemmy's been shocked in the nuts. So
Actually, I can. It's like 13.
So you're free to loss.
So see, we're just comparing, the Lemmy hot dog to one that was in the microwave for a little bit too long.
Let me
You know,
an extra lightning run every time it storms.
Just guys, take a hot dog, stick it in the microwave, set it for 3 minutes. You'll know exactly how the pecker looks.
Nope. Nope.
Well, I guess there's only one way to find out, and we're not going to do that now. No. So
Let's play some fucking D&D, yo.
let's play some D&D. All right, guys. So thank you so much for watching. We are posting again regularly on
Appreciate you.
YouTube. Very much so.
Smash the like button.
Yep.
And subscribe. It's free.
Absolutely. And you get good luck by doing it.
100%.
Guaranteed money back.
100% guaranteed.
So with that, we're going to leave you guys. Roll for initiative and have a good rest of your day. Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
Done and shit.